Good morning, planet. My name is Theo van Rossum. This is the Bouwloos morning routine, so let's get cracking. Don't go there. Okay. Sorry about yesterday, there was no video. It was too busy in the shop. Because, as you may or may not know, I work in a shop. A real shop, an electronic shop with a offline, with a street side, and you log in through the front door. And then, after you've been walking around touching products, you can just walk up to the personnel, that is like the bot in a biological intelligence driven drone, and you can state the question by pointing at your phone and saying, I want to connect this, I need cable. And then after the question to what, you can get to the situation where you leave the shop either empty-handed or with homework assignment or with the right cable or whatever you needed. So that's the shop. In the shop I meet many people, different kinds of people. I'm confronted with heads that are filled with knowledge much bigger than mine. That's not so difficult, I don't want to put the bar too high, of course. And you meet people that actually manage to know less than I. And those people, they don't know how to solder. They can manage a screwdriver possibly. And that makes me wonder sometimes, why? Why is it so that the more we are dependent on, work with, or operate electrical technology, we seem to know less and less about how the technology works or is produced or even came to being. You know, it's like as if in the 50s, in the 60s, it was just closer. People were just closer, society as a whole was just closer to technique than they are today. If you pick up a book, I have to get it, from the roaring 50s, I think it is, book, printed 1961. First print 1959, so this is 1961. In those days, you had books. This is a book, black and white, no distraction of color. It is Zo werkt de radio. Zo is printed with only one O, so it is relatively modern in those days. This is a book for boys about boy making radio. It's about the nephew listening to the name Ask It All and his uncle Know It All that have a discussion, a conversation about the radio. It's also divided in conversations. Eerste gesprek, first conversation, second conversation, stuff like that. And on page 3, you are in the world of the valency layers of atoms. You see what makes a material conductive, semiconductive or non-conductive at all. You learn how antennas work, you learn very nice graphics that illustrate the working of, for instance, capacitors, resistors. Where was it? This was fun. Very nice little graphics that illustrate the working of electronics here. Focus, zoom, zoom, focus, focus. Yes, there you go. You see that capacitor ladder. That is a nice way to visualize. It's all about visualization, to understand it, to remember how something could work, so that later, if you really have the capacity to understand something, you can still see that image group. Oh, that's what they meant. So this was for boys, 10, 12, 14-year-old boys. So in those days, most people were able to solder something together. You had to do this because there were no real finished products. Now there are, but when something breaks, people you don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do. I just do stuff and it works sometimes. So that was it for today. There's a customer coming in. I'm gonna quit. Tot de volgende.